So I introduced to you a new term known as dielectric. Dielectric generally is all those which is not conductors. That's all. So simply we can say like that. All those which is not a conductor are dielectrics. So dielectrics are of different types. So if you take oxygen gas, O2. So you take O2, it's symmetrical. It have got two like oxygen like this. So O2 molecule, there is a positive charge center of O2 and negative charge center of O2, because O have got positive charged nucleus, proton charge is there, and there is electrons revolving around oxygen. So the nucleus is the positive charge center, and the negative charge center also coincide at the same point. Means for O2, the positive charge center and the negative charge center of the molecule coincides. So if you find the dipole moment, you know what dipole moment? Dipole moment is equal to charge into separation between the two charge centers. So separation between the two charge centers will be 0, so that the dipole moment is 0. So if you take a molecule of O2 or hydrogen H2 gas, something like that, carbon dioxide, O2, H2, CO2, all such molecules, the positive charge center and the negative charge center coincides. So if you find the dipole moment of such materials, the net dipole moment of such materials will be 0, and we call it as non-polar dielectrics, because it don't have polarity. The positive charge center and the negative charge center coincides. What I'm saying is in its natural way, right? Like it is not placed in any electric field. It is there. No electric, it is not placed in any electric field. There is no external electric field existing. If there exists an external electric field, the things will be different, that we are going to study later. Now what we see is there is no electric field, there is no external electric field given. See the matter only taken. If you take O2 matter, or if you take CO2 matter or H2 matter, the positive charge centers and negative charge centers will coincide at a point, so that the dipole moment of that material will be 0. So we say it is non-polar dielectric. While in case of HCl, NH3, H2O, water, the positive charge center and negative charge centers are not coinciding. So dipole moment will not be 0. There will be a permanent dipole moment for it. I will say one more time. If you take H2O, HCl, H2O, HCl, H2O, NH3, such materials, the positive charge center and negative charge center will not coincide to a point. There will be a separation between the two charge centers. So there will be a net dipole moment for such materials, and we call it as polar dielectrics. Polar dielectric. So polar dielectric means a dielectric which have got a net dipole moment along with it. These are the different types of dielectric. So anything which is not a metal is a dielectric, or anything which is not a conductor is a dielectric. Or in a broader sense, you can say dielectric is the word used for insulators. There are two types of dielectrics, polar dielectrics and non-polar dielectrics. The dielectric whose net dipole moment is 0 is known as non-polar dielectric, and the dielectric whose net dipole moment is not 0 is known as polar dielectric.